Ladies and gentlemen, hello, good evening, welcome back to Thea, the Awakening. We are finally gonna get around to doing the tutorial in this next turn. Hooray!
You find the Hurlik Theodore spoke of. He sits on a rock and stares at you with his large yellow eyes.
What do you want? You looking for trouble? 'Cause I can get you some.
He clenches his tiny fists at you.
No trouble, just here to chat.
Little? Who are you calling little, you overgrown pile of softy fish bags, you?
The creature huffs and puffs at you, shaking its fists violently.
Okay, we could have intimidated him, just like, give me some gold, blah. I opted not to do that. However, we will actually read both these options. Calm yourself, creature. Before we are forced to harm you, give us some gold and we will leave you be. Try another intimidation, or our apologies, sir. Little is a mark of honor in our village. You know, we say things like, "Hey there, Mr. Village Elder. You're looking very little today." It actually means great respect.
Sir, don't you see that I am a woman? But a compliment, you say? Well, I suppose being little is way better than being big. So you're kind of clever to call each other little, even though you're clearly vertically challenged. So, what's your business here?
I'm glad that actually makes the challenge easier instead of harder, but you know, whatever. Theodore said you have some gold and we need to bring it to him. 2 Holics and a crazed bee. I don't think the bee's going to be doing a lot of talking. So here we go, social challenge. We got to use our intelligence, our speech stat to talk. It's going to be real fun. These challenges have the best noises. All of the challenges have really good noises. The social ones are the actual best. They're real good. All right, let's just get out there. Holy crap. That's you have a lot of health. This is scary. First action 1 doesn't do anything. We have 2 people who are really good at talking, and then we have a bunch of warriors who are not. Mother Bugger gets to go first. She has 2 health. If something looks at her strongly, she's done. There's one more Holic, and then there's the bee. We can counter tactic 7 and hope that that's the other Holic. We got a 50-50. Oh, thank goodness we got rid of that. So now it's just the bee. You only do 4 damage yourself, so you just have a lot of willpower and are also not a great talker. Like Modlabaga's toast. We'll just support her in her endeavors. Any damage is better than not any damage. Man, it's such a waste. Oh man, I have to put Repia down first, because if the Holic attacks this way, he'd kill Snovet, and then that's just even more of a waste. But it's such a waste sending 11 damage into a 1 health bee. I'm pretty sure we're gonna win this. Some of our warriors might be persuaded to shut the traps, stop talking effectively. Alright, there's only 1 card left, so I think we'll pull this off. You gotta go first, of course you do. And look at that. We're so confident we will only send 1 person out to talk.
All right. Theodore is clearly up to his old tricks. Sending you here for his gold. Here you go, and tell him to come himself next time.
Yeah, so it was his own gold. The Holic was holding on to it, keeping it safe, or had borrowed it, or owed him, or something. It doesn't matter. But we got it. We finally got the freaking gold, and again, we're not a good gathering group, so We could camp for the night for the next handful of turns, but that's not going to be great. You guys are going to come back here and drop off a bunch of nothing because you're going to get into a fight, a challenge. Something bad's going to happen. You come across the ruins of a house hidden away from the main track. The damage looks fresh, and there are signs of a violent struggle. Let's dig around and see if there's any loot. There is. There's actually 5 granite and 16 clay that we salvaged from this collapsed house. That's really cool. We'll take the stuff, we'll bury the bodies, because that seems like a good thing to do. You perform a makeshift burial ritual, placing the bodies in a shared tomb of stones, and you feel the spirits leaving a blessing upon you for the good deed. Aw, blessing of willpower. That's really something. And I'm assuming you guys are the ones way down? Yeah, because all the rocks and the clay that we just picked up. That's fine. Luckily, we're close, so we can just drop everything off, which is what we're going to do anyway. We'll take like 20 wood, drop off just everything, more or less. Pigos? Oh, there's so much Pigos now. We'll take a fair old chunk of it. We'll take a lot of veggies, too. 38 turns worth of food. That's so much food. We don't need all that much food. We're going to take it anyway. I'm not going to let that stop me. Another 2 gathering tool. Let's see if there are any other gathering tools that I would like to make. Anything that's more interesting. I immediately see that we have all the new clay that we just picked up. This is a really good one, though. It's a 3 made out of spider silk, so it's going to be really light. So we'll at least make one of those. We can probably, we can afford to make, what, like 3 of these or something? That's also very good. If we built a smithy, we would have a chance of making high quality. So let's only make 1 of these. For now. And in fact, it doesn't even matter because we're probably pulling you off to work on the watchtower. So let's just take a look. Super basic watchtower. It adds +1 to our vision radius around our village. If we upgrade some of the materials, 2 vision. If we made the whole thing entirely out of elven wood, there's a sweet little bonus that we can maybe get. This is kind of cool. If we make it out of monster bone, only 1 vision. So we would ultimately want to use a better material for the secondary, but +3 to attracting beasts. Every turn there's a chance that some random wild animal would join us and become like a functional character that could gather and cook and fight. That'd be pretty cool. The 1 vision radius is not amazing. Okay. Before we settle on anything in particular, smithy would be essentially the same thing. Ooh, now this is interesting. A palisade would also be really nice. And ultimately, the sooner the better. We would like to build what's on the other side of that palisade. We have food and like just wood that we could use to make this. This would just be wood. I would want to make this entirely out of elven wood. The sooner we get the smithy up and running, the better off we'd be in terms of crafting. Having a chance, no matter how small, having a chance to get high quality items is so unbelievably useful. And so now we can see the next 2 things. There's the blessed tree symbol. This is really interesting. In reference of the lost cosmic tree, this symbol brings the blessings of the gods within the boundaries of the village. So anybody who's in the village, anybody who's within the boundaries. So I think even if you're just like a tile or 2 outside, a tile for now, maybe more once we get this built, the mystery thing over there. But while you're within the range of the village, your blessings will not count down. So a blessing of strength that lasts for 10 turns will last indefinitely as long as you're in the village. And any negative curses that you get, aka any curses, I guess they're all negative, curses don't have any effects while you're in the village. You will still have them if you leave the village, but they're effectively nullified while you're in the village. Really, really good. That's pretty good, especially when we get later on in the game to where we start having to manage curses. Haven't really run into those yet. This is also really nice. A totem, a place of worship and power, increases the magic skill, so everybody who's in the village gets a bonus to magic. And any children that grow up can become a witch. Just, it's as amazing and useful as it sounds. It's very, very good. It's super good. Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to research quartz. And now we'll be able to see... Ooh, what is this? Give you a hint. It's obsidian. We don't know where any of it is. And we can see granite as well. There is granite. Oh, it's just right over there. That's not too bad. That quartz is just right there too. And we got the 5 quartz added to our village. Let's just reassess our buildings right now. Smithy would be really good. Smithy is the sort of thing that we'd want to go for first, because it would give us a +2 crafting bonus to anybody who's doing any crafting anywhere in the village. So we would build this, and then we would get the +2 crafting bonus to our guy trying to build the watchtower. That's really good. +3 attract beast again if we make it out of the bones. The elven wood would give us a +3 crafting bonus, but we don't have any chance of attracting new critters to our settlement. Is that okay? That might be okay. Oh, the dark wood also. Now that's interesting. That's less interesting. Granite is much better, so if we learn that and made granite things, those would be better. Watchtower, also same sort of thing though, because we have this, we can do this. +2 vision radius, +3 to attracting beasts. +3 vision radius. I want all the vision. I want the 3 attract beast though. Okay, maybe we go gather some more quartz. I'd really like to gather more granite. Let's get more elven wood. Man, we need everything. We just need everything. We need so many of everything. Let's build the smithy. We'll just build the smithy. As cool as getting a track beast on the smithy would be, I think just getting a +3 crafting bonus is going to be way, way, way more useful in the long run. And in the short run. Just way more useful in general. We could make it out of elven wood. We could make it out of dark wood. Kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other. This would give us 17 points of research. That would only give us 14. Yeah, we'll make it like this. Does it matter whether, like, how we go about this? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether they're the primary or the secondary. It changes the picture slightly. This is like a wooden building. And this is a stone building. Smithy seems like it should be made out of stone. That seems better. That seems safer. We'll do it this way. Alright, Bedamir, you're working on this for the next 9 turns. Ooh, that's going to take a while. Can we make better crafting tools? Oh yeah, we got the silver. Oh my gosh. 4 crafting. This is the sort of thing that I really am going to want to make into a high quality if we can. They're really, relatively speaking, they're very lightweight. $64, what is this? 52? 80? 4 crafting. 4 if we make it out of steel too. Oh, interesting. 116. Very, very, very heavy. Yeah, as soon as we get the smithy built, we're gonna make the the crafting tool here. I'll deal with it then. We're actually going to want to use coal as the catalyst because that'll increase the chance of getting high quality. So we got our work cut out for us for the next several turns here. You need to be working on that. Gathers. Probably... And getting like that ancient wood would also be so good. I want everything. I want to know how to gather everything. I want to be able to craft everything. I want to have already crafted them so we can just equip everything. I want all the new people. I want...
You enter the swamps and carefully make your way down a path. As you come around a bend, you see some lights only a few meters off the path.
I want everything good to happen. I want it to have already happened. I don't want to have to worry about werewolves anymore. That's a lie. That's all the fun stuff in the game, is trying to manage your scarce resources and figure out what to invest your points in, and then dying to werewolves or vampires or shadow giants or who knows what. Okay, mystery lights off in the swamp. There's never anything bad in swamps, ever. Not in any circumstance. Let's go see what's going on.
It turns out the flickering lights were actually reflections of some creature's eyes. You think they are called swampers. When you get closer, you can definitely see a set of at least a dozen pairs of greenish eyes, blinking and looking at you from the bog. They are small and make no attempt to attack you, but from time to time you see spits of mud flying between them.
Oh, this is so cool. I really like swampers. We could try to sneak up and catch one. We could just attack them. That doesn't seem very nice. That's not how you make friends. Or we could, like, try to catch one and wrestle it to the ground. We're going to go for that, because that sounds like fun. That's something that our group of warriors would do. A bunch of boneheads out there in the swamp, just looking for things to, like, tackle and wrestle to the ground. Other than each other, they're probably getting tired. They're like, I imagine that they're just like a bunch of dogs. Just like big old playful dogs, just wanna play. That's basically who our thunderers are. Yeah, Vaklava, you go first. You do a lot of damage. So let's see how well you can wrestle the swampers down. This is unfortunate, because we only have one usable counter tactics. Probably. Okay, that worked. Phew. You're gonna take you have 19 health. That's 10, and that's 9. So you'll be out of the fight if they both attack you. We can also confuse both of them, and by both of them I mean one. We can confuse exactly one of them. Great. Repia's kind of useless in this fight. I mean, 4 damage is good, right? He has 15 health. You do 15 damage total between the two of you. He's not useless. Okay. This is just what we're gonna do. There's only so much we can do here. Oh, geez. That is so much damage. Luckily, you are confused. So we can either shield you for 7. Somebody's taking 13 damage. And somebody's going to be taking 10 right now. You're 1 hit point shy of being able to survive both hits. You're probably not going to get hit both times, but if I don't shield him, he will get hit both times and he'll die. Or not die, be out of the fight. You know what I mean. Oh, right. 15 damage. Oh my gosh, I gotta pay more attention to my own math than I'm doing. Good grief, I even said that out loud. This should be easy peasy. Just complete overkill, but you know. Let them all feel like they're accomplishing something. They'll all get in there and wrestle together.
You manage to catch several of the muddy creatures. They try to wiggle out of your hands, and they do spit like crazy. Your skin goes red from the burns.
Alright, we can try to keep the spitting creatures themselves. that doesn't usually work out so well. So we'll just gather up what they're spitting, like the mud that they're spitting or something. It's like acidic, it's like burning us a little bit, but we'll collect it.
You collect some of the slimy, greenish mud spat out by the beasties and let them go. You see that the spit you collected is going to dry very quickly. You should probably use it fast, so you apply it on any wounded. Although the substance clearly loses its healing powers within minutes, the spit solidifies into some precious minerals.
Yeah, the game kind of glossed over that fact, but we also didn't have anybody who had any actual wounds. It burns because it's disinfecting and then rapidly healing a wound. So their spit is really good. This is a really good event. This would have been great, you know, right after we were running away from a werewolf. Just hypothetically speaking, this would have been very useful. But as it is, we got 6 iron, which is not amazing, and 4 steel, which is pretty darn good. So I like that. There's coal. There's something over here. There's like some ruins or something. So we may as well just swing by and hit those on our way back. I don't know. The land might wrap around. This might just be like a little lake. I'm not sure. I kind of want to just explore this way and see. I'm not really sure. So question now, what is more important, getting the wood or getting the quartz? I think the quartz is pretty important. So we'll come over here and harvest the quartz. And some fruit too. More food is always good. Oh yeah, this is easy. Quartz is not an ultra rare high tier material, not by any stretch. And as soon as we get another research point that we could spend, I will happily upgrade to granite. And then we could get granite and elven wood at the same time. That's a potent gathering location. And you guys can't go anywhere in the forest? Yeah. It is nighttime. Undead ruins. Yeah, we don't know what we're gonna fight there. Oh yeah, we leveled up, look at that. Strength, 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 that's super good. That's our harvesters, they are all real strong. Dexterity, folklore, that's cool. I don't generally like seeing folklore show up, and she didn't have any to begin with, but loading up, 4, 6, 12, 100, getting like a lot of folklore condensed on 1 or 2 people is really, really useful. So that's cool. She's gonna get more of it, and that'll be fine. Actually, now we have an excuse for giving her, who was that, Nislavka? Yeah, we'll ditch your backstab things and give you these folklore pendants. 3 feint and a folklore. So she has 6 feint and is now up to 4 folklore. Feint is really good in social and tactical challenges where she's not particularly used. She has 7 intelligence, I guess. She's way more useful in those now. And folklore is also used in intellect and hex challenges if we get into magical situations. And did we look at sanctuary, dexterity, perception, and health? Pretty good. I like those. Level ups are just universally good. Just stats are going up. I just like looking at them. Undead things. Let's go fight them. 2 skeletons and 1 unliving corpse. The corpse is going to be the sturdier. The skeletons are not going to be pushovers themselves. They're going to be fairly sturdy and tough to deal with. Yeah, that corpse. Oh, geez. Look at all that. So many hit points. Whew. Vaklava will do 10 damage and then 19 when she gets her turn, so 29 total damage. Not enough to kill it in one shot. We do have a couple of first action abilities available. We could also confuse it. We only have 1 confuse though, so if this card comes down, yeah. Man, it doesn't matter who we first action, they're not going to kill it. Unless we first action both of them. We could do that. Yeah, we're probably going to do that. So I'd want to play Snobbit first. And first action him so that he goes second? This is perfect. This is so perfect. Then we have our really hard-hitting warrior go first. So he'll have 4 health left over. So you're going to do effectively like 19 damage here. So you'll kill... Snobbit's going to finish off both of these two, and then Vuklava does 19 damage to the thing that has 19 health, and we win! Hooray! And you can get down there and smash any of them with your hammer if they like try to run away or something. You guard the rear, guard the exit. I don't know. Yay! Perfect. Not amazing. It is okay. It does add to dexterity, so that's kind of cool. It is said that this slender wooden staff with its silver veins running through it is in fact the arm of an elven warrior. Ugh, that's kind of morbid. Elves are apparently tree people, made of trees. This is a really bad shield. And 3 more monster bones. That's great. There's another ruin or something here. Oh, cool. That's one we can go explore. That's nice. And now we cannot see anything, so that's a little scary. Let's see what's in this ruin.
You stumble across some... You search the ruins and find an interesting building to explore, but it seems half submerged in water. As you enter, a creature comes out from the waters to attack you.
Interesting, not a skeleton. Oh, cool, it's like a drowned corpse and some warped snakes. That's interesting. I don't usually encounter things like this. Lovely drowned corpse. Not looking so hot. Put Snobbit down. We can first action somebody if we need to. I don't really know if we're going to need to. You know what's amazing about this? That snake that just came down is dead. I love being able to do that with piercing weapons. Yeah, so it doesn't matter which way Snobbit attacks, he can kill both of these right now. Sure, we'll confuse the level 1 snake. It doesn't matter. We'll move Nuslavka up front. It also doesn't really matter. We won kind of no matter what we do. We're not going to take any damage either.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
The granite is really nice. Distraction, the armor is pretty good too on that. Oh, bad quality. This would have been a really nice axe. That's okay. Somebody gets that ring though. +1 armor is really nice. Probably... How are you? He has 6 total armor above his health. You have 5. So congratulations. You now have 6. It's a very minor improvement, but it is an improvement. We can't do anything. Oh, we found Wicker. Oh my gosh, we finally found Wicker. Look it's so close to Storm Sanctuary too. It's just also so far away. I mean, we can camp wherever, we just can't see anything around us. So I don't know what we'd be able to harvest. I don't really want them wandering around. It's not terribly productive. Let's go over here. I don't think we'll be able to bring in anything in a reasonable amount of time. Especially not something really, really expensive and difficult to bring in, like coal. 14 turns. We're not going to be here for 14 turns. We're not going to be here for 11 turns. You pretend that you're practicing harvesting or something. I don't know. They're really not doing anything productive. Oh, more Wicker. Game, you're taunting me now. Why? Doesn't matter. We have Kane. We're going with Kane. We could get wicker also. I think wicker is lighter and is pretty good for gathering tools. Doesn't matter. Ah, a black wolf crosses your path, and you feel like it wants you to follow him somewhere. Surely this is a sign from Horos, the god of the night, god of werewolves, and not necessarily the god of evil, but the god of things that are associated with nighttime that are often misconstrued as being evil. He's a very misunderstood god. Yeah, let's follow. You follow the beast and it soon disappears, but in its stead you find a pack of rabid wolves that are fighting amongst each other. It clearly wanted us to put down this rabid pack of wolves before they cause harm to us. So let's just kill them. Just kill them. Just 4 wolves. We can do this. We're real good at killing things. We're real good at that. Oh, that's so cool. You guys didn't get to play a card first. That's just lovely for us. Man, we only have that 1 spear, but we're making really good use out of it. I would love to get a better weapon for Repia, but he also has 12 shielding and is just kind of a good tank. Weirdly enough, for being like the squishiest person we have. He makes for a pretty gosh darn good tank. I'll play Snave. He's probably going to kill anything that they play. Like whatever come... Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine, we can deal with this. And we have another one. If you do that again, we have another one. I'm going to do it anyway. You can't stop me. Alright, this is all the wolves dead. Nice and easy. Rejoice and leave, and we got a fruit. There was 1 fruit. Cool, so there we go. We got a blessing for following the will of a god. More dexterity. That's the end of their turn. You guys are harvesting stuff. How is this coming along? 36 quartz. Quartz is stupidly heavy, so they're going to fill up their carrying capacity real fast. In like another turn.
Over the last few weeks, you heard tales of a dragon roaming the skies.
Oh, jeez.
Travelers tell tales of their daughters being taken by the monster, and you hear its roar loud and clear in the night. 2 children have already fallen prey to the beast. But there are rumors of a man who said he can rid the land of the drake for the right price. If you wish to investigate, just follow the roar.
Alright, well, we officially have no children anymore. We had 2. This sucks. This is terrible. I don't like this. Alright, better check it out before even more people die. The dragon is over right next to our thunderers. I wanted to go interact with the Cosmic Tree quest and get that started. We'll do this and then we'll check out the dragon on our way back.
You find the skeletal remains of a person, most likely an elf, as the bones have a slight silver tinge and are much lighter than any other humanoid bones you know. On the body, you discover a scroll that unrolls as soon as you touch it. There is a smell of burning wood in the air, and the scroll itself seems to be warm to the touch.
So as a reminder, since it's been a while since we started this whole thing, this is one of the 2 main story quests. There's the quest for what happened to the cosmic tree that burned and his, you know, what is going on with the darkness that has come. Like, what's that whole thing? And then the other main story quest line is, wait, weren't the gods supposed to protect the tree? What happened to them? There's a bunch of them. They were all supposed to protect it, and none of them did. So what's that all about? So this is that first one. Theodore pointed us into... Or maybe we had a vision. We had a vision of our god that pointed us towards the first quest. Theodore pointed us towards this one, saying, go figure it out. The elves have historically been the guardians of the cosmic tree here in their mortal form. Like, the mortal guardians are the elves, and then the immortal ones, such as they may be, are the gods. So, you know, like a fail-safe backup. And both groups failed. However, elves have, throughout the 100 years of darkness, been trying to figure out what's been going on with the tree. This was the direction of one person, the most recent, or one who got the furthest, or just one who is significant. Theodore pointed us here. So we get here, scroll corpse. We'll read the scroll.
And so the cosmic trees stood in flames, and with it the world burned alike. For as the canopy burned, so did the skies turn red, and the heavens were no more. As the core burned, the earth scorched, fields turned to ash, and Thea became a wasteland. Finally, as the roots burned, so did the gates to the underworld, and thus the souls of the dead could find no refuge, no peace, no purpose. You see some notes scribbled on the side of the scroll.
Sure. We'll read the scribbles.
Note 1 is written in a beautiful style,
geez.
impeccable, neat, and very distinct. It reads, "And so our duty failed. Did we fail our charges? Did we abandon them too soon? Or were we never supposed to do so in the first place? Should we have guarded the sacred pillars more vigorously? I must go to the evergreen grove and find answers. Signed, Alicia Silveroak, scholar of the Age of Thunderer, keeper of the knowledge, last of the sacred guardians." There is an old map with the grove marked upon it. It won't be easy to follow after all this time, but you do recognize some landmarks. There are also 5 pieces of silver tree bark which emanate with strange power. Note 2 is clearly scribbled in a hurry by an unknown author. The elves seek to diminish our work. No surprise there. I must get to this grove before they can meddle with mankind again. The Sage Tower should give me some clues as to how to stop the elves. The darkness is a side effect for sure, but I'll be damned if I let the magic rule man again. The rest of the notes are too damaged to read.
Right, okay, so now we got 2 locations. There's a grove, where the elf went trying to figure out what he could do about this. And there's the tower where the evil human went, implying that the darkness was an accident. Like, they tried to... They hated the elves, I guess, so they destroyed the world. But destroying the world was just a side effect? I don't know. So we got 2 different options now. That's cool. This is the tower. It's very towery. The other one... Where on earth is the other? Oh, there it is. This one which looks much less like a tower. In fact, I would go so far as to say that's probably the grove. Oh, and this is terrible. There's like goblin encampments, like 2 of them next to each other, and a spider's nest. That's going to be a nasty area. I don't really want to go up there. Although, to be fair, there's a dragon just right here. Okay, cool. We're not going to do those right now. We're going to put those on hold, but I am going to periodically make progress towards these quests, because if I don't, I could just play Thea the Awakening forever and just keep harvesting things and crafting things and run around killing things and doing fun little side quests, and I could just do that forever. Okay, an unliving corpse and 2 broken skeletons. The corpse is still going to be fairly sturdy. The broken skeleton should be pretty easy. I'm really not worried about this fight at all because we've been crushing fights like this for a little while now. We do have a first action. We have a couple, but... Let's get in some free damage, and then I'll probably put Modlebaga up front as a first action. And Nizdevoy will just kill anything that's left. Like this. He will just not quite be able to kill this. For a level 1 creature, how do you have so much HP? That is kind of ridiculous. Also, a lot of HP. We're still going to go with the first action plan. Now he'll be able to kill it. Okay, still an easy fight, but wow, that was a sturdy corpse. A second rib cage to keep yours safer. Not good. We'll just break that down. This is another one of those will stones. This is high quality, so it is much lighter than usual. The other one we have is like, it weighs like 25 or like some stupidly heavy magic rock. This is a good one. We're going to keep it. And you guys are finally overburdened. I knew that was going to happen. How overburdened are you? We need to get rid of 100 weight. It'd be like effectively all the wood. Yeah, we're not going to camp any. We're just heading back, so we'll just get rid of the wood. That's fine. Now we go drop this off. And perfect timing, too, because we just finished building the smithy. So we'll drop off the 48 quartz, which is not actually all that much. Bedamir, so everybody has +3 crafting right now, which is pretty cool. Bedamir, what do you have? Like +2 on your tool? It's one of these. 2 crafting. So, yes. Let's see if we can make a high quality thing. It's unlikely. Oh, and we didn't get any coal either. We'll just take a look at this. We'll see how this shakes out. Okay, now if we use regular wood, we can see we have a 5% chance of high quality. 1 in 20. Not great. If we use dark wood, that goes up to 7. If we use dryad wood, which again, the catalysts we're just burning, but the burning here is our high quality chance, essentially. So 11% is pretty okay. We'll make it out of dark wood and steel, and we'll go for the 7% high quality. %, maybe? Yeah, we can harvest more elven wood. This gives us a really good tool, even if it doesn't end up being high quality. 4 crafting is good, so that'll be 2 more. So Bedamir will be up to a 12. I like that a lot. I'm not going to bump this up above the Bigos because I want the game to remind me when I need to come back here and manage him again. We can also start making better gathering tools and maybe getting high quality on those. Coal would be really nice. Coal is, you don't use as much of it as you use wood, and it just is a really high quality chance. It's very potent. Now, if we look at the watchtower, oh, we don't quite have enough to do it this way. That's okay. Buildings can't be high quality, so we don't have to worry about that. Vision radius of 2, +3 to attracting beasts. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think I would like to build this. I think this is what I want to build. We're going to need more cane sooner or later. I think this is good, though. Bone Watchtower, +3 to attract beast. We have a chance of getting, like, some cool animals to show up. We can get, like, rats and snakes and spiders. We're not going to be getting, like, dragons or anything. But, you know, anything that can help out. I mean, you know, Ratatouille working in the kitchen, cooking some stew for us or something. Like, A+, thumbs up. That would be great. We're just, especially since we just lost our kids. Oh my gosh, we just lost our 2 children. That hurts real bad. That hurts real bad. So, replacing our poor lost children, getting better kids, getting more people, getting anything, really, would be nice. And, like, the sooner we get that, the better. And you guys can't move anymore, that's fine. Thunderers, okay, we're gonna head over here. I don't think we're gonna do the dragon quest in this video. I think we'll save that for the next one. Let's head over here and, you know, scout out a little more area. This is cool. We have some forests with game. So there's bird meat in here. That's really cool. Harvesters, probably elven wood again. Probably elven wood time. We're completely out of elven wood right now. Is there anywhere else nearby where I'd like to gather it, where we can get other things? Maybe like the enchanted bone, but we can't really get that right now. Spider silk would be good. We can't really get that either. Yeah, this will be fine. They'll do this again. Still. Keep doing this. I am an idiot because I forgot to grab firewood for you. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, we'll do another turn. It'll be fine. You guys out of food again? Why are you always out of food? I really need to get a gatherer in this group. Because otherwise we're in a fair old bit of trouble. They have 6 turns worth of food. I guess we're going to start the dragon quests. Let me just do this before I forget. This is the most important. Harvesters, nothing else to drop off. You're good. Just take some wood. Just wasting so many turns. It's fine. It's the way things go. I really wish that, like, the fish and seaweed were closer to this spot. This would be an amazing gathering spot if we could also bring in, you know, fish or seaweed. Okay. The number still doesn't look right. That looks much better. We'll save the cherries because we can craft those into something better. There we go. 110. That looks way better. 145. You can exactly bring that in 1 turn. We can exactly bring this in 2 turn or in 1 turn as well. That's so good. So many things. We need a couple more people or things kicking around in the sanctuary, just cooking. I just want somebody on full-time cooking duty. That would be very nice. Thank you, game, for reminding me. Edamir gets to work on the watchtower, and let's equip him with his new standard quality hammer that he cannot equip because it's too heavy. It's even a fairly lightweight sword, too. That's fine. This ring is not great. This club is bad, and we have a better one in our other group, so we'll just get rid of it. These were, like, a cool idea. I'm actually going to hold on to the crafting tools, because if we do have chefs that are cooking, these are crafting tools that we just have that we don't have to make that might help them to bring in food in 1 turn instead of 2. Or in only 2 turns instead of 3, or, you know, whatever the case may be. We'll keep the folklore. Nah, we'll just get rid of both of these. Break down both of those. 2 gathering. It's not amazing, but it is something. How are our gatherers here? You're up to 8. Oh, she only has 3. Wait. I keep forgetting that we actually have gatherers here. How is that? Not quite enough to bring in the wood in 1 turn. So it doesn't matter. And he can still bring in veggies in 1 turn. Okay. Okay, cool. And then we'll just deal with the Thunderers and their food situation after this. We might have to send the gatherers, the harvesters, out to meet them halfway and bring them some food. But they'll be fine. We also do have another point to spend. No idea what I want to spend it on. We need to start researching weapons and armor here. Getting, like, the herbalist's hut, again, really good, really high priority. Getting the cabbage patch, also pretty good, especially since we have no babies anymore. They were all stolen from us by a dragon. So, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out next time and hopefully deal with the dragon situation. There's a guy who says he can help here. I hope that he can. This is going to be interesting. Thanks for watching, everyone. And may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you. Not the Vavel Dragon, the Twilight Dragon. They're very different.